Hello, I am back with a cosplay review. This one is really exciting. So this is actually a sponsored cosplay from MyCostime. MyCostime is a cosplay shop. They're relatively new. I think 2019 is when they were first established. They have lots of cosplays from really popular anime like Demon Slayer and games like Genshin Impact. They also carry these really cool cyberpunk masks. They have swords and all kinds of other props and wigs, so it could be like your one-stop shop for cosplay needs. You can also use the code MyCost20 and get 20% off of your order, which is super exciting. So the cosplay that they gifted me was Lumine from Genshin Impact. So I'm very excited to try that out. So with all of that in mind, let us get into the unboxing and review. Now, here is the box that it came in. You can see it opens all pretty like there. Ta-da! Yay! All right, let's take these out and see what all they look like. So here's kind of like a little receipt that has the cosplay on it. They did offer me custom sizing, so they do custom sizing. They did give me like a range though, like I couldn't be over a certain measurement. I don't know if that was just for Lumine or that's an in general thing, but either way, there's the little receipt. All right, so to start with the main part, here is the dress. You can see it there. Like kind of to be expected with a lot of these cosplay shops, all the designs are printed on. So even her back, which is like a lace corset, is just printed on to give the appearance of it. I'm sorry for the loud roaring. That would be the heater coming in because it is really cold. So everything's kind of just printed on here. You can see this here, and it's got like a Velcro on the back of it. More Velcro here. The back is just a zipper back like I was showing. So kind of your typical cosplay zipper back. There it is. It's about how far it goes down. They do have, the only 3D thing I notice is these little jewels right here are 3D. And then just about everything else is just a cute little print. So there is the main part of the dress. So I actually use Lumine, like, well, I don't use her too much, but she's the one that I picked of the twins. So I'm fairly certain these are the things that are on her back. You can see them here. She does come as Animo, which is kind of neat. Most either come powerless or all powered. So it's kind of neat that they should choose an element for her. And Animo is the most iconic, I think. This is a little different. Her boots are these kind of, so I'm sort of used to Genshin cosplayers coming with this awkward peach skin tone and then the boots, but these are different. They're more like, not even quite socks because they have an opening here. They're usually pantyhose when I see them, whereas these are not that. So these might be a little bit difficult to keep on, just because there's nothing really holding them on. But it is a nice cheap alternative to getting specialty shoes. So there is that, but I will let you know how these actually like fit when I have them on. All right, next are these little gloves. You can see them giving your little thumbs up. These have a very similar detailing to what is on the main dress. Overall, I mean, from what I can tell, they look good. And just like her brother, she has this thing that just kind of hangs out around her neck. So here is that. My sister got an Ether cosplay and it chokes her out, this thing. So I'm kind of hoping Lumine won't choke me out in the same way, but we'll find out. She has this little Velcro that attaches here, which I think will keep it down and stop it from choking me out. All right, now for a bunch of accessories. So these are her arm guards, pretty self-explanatory. They have Velcro to open them up. Easy peasy. took me a second to realize what this was. This goes on her back. You can see it there. Also with the Velcro to go around. This also goes on her back. It just clips. You can see the clips right here. It just clips on the top of like where the fake lace is. And then these go on her ankles. They're a little wild. I feel like everything like involving the legs is just wild, but here they are. And finally, this little baggie for her hair accessories. So let me open this, maybe, perhaps. So you can see it's just got like a little clip there. This one looks like it came unattached from whatever it was attached to. You can see right there. I think it was supposed to be attached with this one, but they came a little unattached, like that. And then the two little flowers look like they're still attached. So that is everything out of the box. So I'm going to go ahead and try this on. I'll show a better full body here in just a second, but here it all is on. So I will just start from the top and then work my way down. So the hair accessories, I fixed this one really quick with just some hot glue. And then this one's kind of crushed, but you get kind of the point of it. This scarf is not choking me out, so that is really good. It's attached here, which I think helps a lot. So it does come with cups, which are much too small for me. You can kind of see I'm spilling out the side, not to be too TMI there. But I have kind of this tape that's especially for the body. I do recommend, if you're going to use any kind of tape for anything, to make sure that it is something that's okay to put on your skin, and always do a little test strand to make sure you don't have any kind of allergic reaction to it. But that's what I'm using here, just to make sure that the ladies stay in place, which is always important. So these arm things, so the good news is they don't slide down. The bad news is I think they're cutting off the circulation to my arms, but that's okay. At least they're not going to slide down, right? It's a positive. And then these bracket things, they're fine. I don't have any issues with them. I can turn into Hey Show. It fits fine. I'd say the only small problem I have is down here at the skirt. You can see like my bloomers and stuff, and like my petticoat, because it's just a little bit like there's nothing covering it. It's not attached by anything. And then probably my least favorite part is the leg things. They are not tights, like I said, and they have skin color, and you can awkwardly see like where my skin ends and their fake skin begins, which ruins the illusion even more than already is when it's tights. Also, they keep sliding down, which is also unpleasant. But the actual ankle things are fine. I have like my own white shoes that I wore. But yeah, I didn't mention this before. Shipping, because this was a sponsored thing, was a little bit different than I think most people would have their experience with. So they reached out to me, and it shipped probably a couple months after that, because they were like, oh, it's, you know, Halloween and it's kind of our busy season, so for sponsored cosplays we're gonna like wait a second. Once it did actually ship, it only took a couple weeks. But I'm not sure if you're just ordering it, like what their processing time is. But overall, it is nice. I do like that if I went on this site, I could just kind of purchase everything right there and not have to shop around and things like that. Like I could just be like, I want the wig, I want the cosplay, and I want the sword, which is really cool. So I do recommend giving them a try. They do have pretty affordable options as well. Here it is. So I am actually going to go straight from here to a photo shoot, which is exciting, and I will show you the full body while I am there and maybe some end result photos, so definitely look forward to that. Thank you so very much for watching my first ever sponsored cosplay video. Wow! Don't forget to use that code MyCost20 to get 20% off your order if you do order from MyCostime. I thought my last video would be my last of the year. Now it's this one, obviously. Wasn't expecting a sponsored cosplay, so it was really exciting. But I do already have some cosplays that I have planned and ordered and everything for 2023 con season, so I'm super excited to start making that content. There's more Genshin, there's some Fire Emblem. That's pretty much it. I'm mostly kidding, but I hope you look forward to it as much as I am looking forward to it. Bye-bye! I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!